going to remember all of this Maryland history.
Ugh, I know. It's all so boring. This is stuff that happened so long ago. Nobody cares about this anymore. And what does this have to do with me, anyway?
I don't think it has anything to do with me. And there are so many dates and places and people and I give up.
Me too. And all this junk food is making me feel kind of sick. I'm gonna put my head down for just a minute.
Me too. Maybe if I put my head down on my book, I can absorb all of this stuff.
This place is a mess. And this is what students are eating these days? No wonder they can't remember what they've learned. All junk food and no brain food.
Who or what are you?
Isn't it obvious? I'm the ghost of Test Pass.
Huh?
You know the ghost of Test Pass? I appear to help students understand what's important about the things they're learning in school.
Oh, I get it. You're a tutor.
No, I'm not a tutor. I'm a ghost. And you need me to help you with this Maryland history test.
We need something, all right. I'm just not sure a ghost can do much for us.
I can do a lot.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Well, tell me what you're having trouble with.
Where do I start? First of all, why do we need to know all of this? This is stuff that happened so long ago. Nobody cares about this anymore. And there's so many people and so many names.
Let's start there. It is a lot to remember, but all of these people affect you and you and most other Marylanders every day.
Oh yeah? How?
Lots of ways. In fact, America wouldn't be the way it is today if not for all the things Marylanders have done throughout the years.
America? I thought this was just Maryland history. Now I have to learn American history too? I thought you were going to hell.
I am. Let me tell you about Maryland's first residents.
You mean like Lord Baltimore and the settlers from the Ark and the Dove?
First settlers? First settlers? We were here long before Lord Baltimore and the folks on the Ark and the Dove arrived.
You? Who are you?
We are the Woodland Indians who fished through Chesapeake Bay, hunted in the forest, grew corn, bean, and squash in Maryland's rich soil. We were here when the land was young and the bay was plentiful. When the settlers came, we taught them how to farm the land and to survive a young home.
We also developed a game that you know called lacrosse. Our version is used for many things, not just sport. It's a part of our religion. We use it to resolve arguments, heal the sick, develop strong men, and to prepare for war. Sometimes our games have 1,000 men on each side, and the goals can be several miles apart. The game could go on for days. No offense, but your version looks like Ring Around the Rosy compared to ours.
Wow. I didn't know lacrosse used to be that hard. I'll try and remember that when I complain about cross practice.
See, Emerson, I knew Lord Baltimore wasn't that important.
Actually, Katie, Lord Baltimore was really important. Here, watch this.
Who are you? Who are you and what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I was comfortably resting my bed chamber watching early American Idol. I'm so really summoned to your messy presence.
I brought you here. I need you to explain who you are and why you are so important.
Why? I thought it was obvious. Without me, there would be no Maryland. With King Charles sent me here to get me out of his dear England. I crossed the sea with 300 elders into smelly, crowded, dirty boats. I endured days at sea in storms and in calm weather so I could come to this beautiful land on the Chesapeake Bay. We wanted a place where we could practice our own religion, where we could make a fresh start, and where we could buy land. We made this a land of opportunity for many British who couldn't make it in England. I and my fellow settlers came here so that you could be here today.
Wow, I never thought of you as real before. To me, you were just some funny-looking guy dressed in weird clothes on another boring page in my history book.
Me? Funny looking? I'll have you know, in my day, I was one of the most handsome men around. In fact, early America's top model once came calling.
See, Leonard Calvert was a big part of what happened to make Maryland what it is today?
Okay, I get it. He was important and the first governor of the colony and blah, blah, blah. But what about the rest of these people? They haven't named cities after them, so maybe they aren't that important. Maybe we don't have to learn about them.
Oh no, that was just the very beginning when the settlers first arrived here. It was all very primitive then.
You mean like before we had Twitter and Instagram?
Even more primitive than that, Katie. Back then there was no government, no states. We were all just long-distance employees working for the man, paying taxes on everything. It didn't take long for this to get old, and we Marylanders decided it was time to act. We worked with the other colonies to form a group and signed an important document, the Articles of Confederation. This said that we were going to do things our way. We didn't always agree with the other colonies, but we knew we were stronger with them than alone. So we found out ways to get along.
Well, that's interesting. Sort of. Why should that matter to me?
It matters, Emerson, because these people help build a nation. Take, for example, these gentlemen.
Yes, take me for example. I'm William Packer, and if it wasn't for me and my rebellious pals, you'd still be paying your taxes to England and singing God Save the Queen every time you turned around.
Nice threads. Did you order those on